This program features live coverage of an African safari and may include animal kills and carcasses. Viewer discretion is advised.
Look at that. This is a very, very beautiful sunrise. You can see the reflection of the sun there is very nice, and pink, it looks like it's burning. A very, very good morning and welcome to the beginning of the show. I am Sydney Niconico, and I'm traveling with Senzo, who is my camera operator this morning. And for your questions and comments, you can follow us on Twitter, #SafariLive. You can also follow us on YouTube chat stream. And my apologies on behalf of the team for the inconveniences. There were some technical related issues. My plan for this morning is looking for the cats. Look at that. So now let's go to Tristan, who is just by the lovely hyena den.
Indeed we are, and as you can see, there's a pretty that's busy looking into the den itself at the moment, and they have tummies that are as rotund as you can ever imagine. They are huge this morning. So Corky is here as well. She's round the back and is also waddling about with a very full tummy, lots of blood on the faces, and it seems like there's lots of activity of hyenas and then a male leopard around Gallagher shortcut area. So I wonder if maybe there wasn't a kill there that Hosanna had, or maybe even Tingana, that was stolen. But as Sydney mentioned, my name is Tristan. On camera I've got Sebastian this morning, and it is a very warm welcome. You can hear the hyenas all saying hello as well. They're just kind of slowly making, well, you can hear them every now. So that's them just talking, saying good morning to all of you as well. Now remember, we are coming to you live, and that means that we want to be able to hear from all of you, and we can send through your questions and your comments through to #SafariLive on Twitter or at FC on the YouTube chat. And remember to try and keep it as relevant as possible to what we're seeing on screen. Now, for those of you who weren't watching last night, we managed to get a nice surprise that inside this den is not one, not two, as we know, but there's actually 3 little cubs inside here. Who they belong to, we obviously know one belongs to Pretty, one belongs to Corky, and the third, well, the third is a mystery as to who it belongs to. It is definitely a fairly sort of brave little one. We sat here for a bit and watched it kind of going about its sort of day, and it kept running up and biting Corky on the ear, and eventually Corky, who was very, very, very kind of calm with it, eventually lost the plot and kind of chased it away, and off it ran. But it was very cool to see that there is a third one now. I think maybe Ribbon, but we're not 100% sure. So we're going to try and, well, the reason why I was here is to try and see if there isn't any sign of the third female that potentially has one of these little cubs. Now, even though there's a lot of kind of full bellies, there doesn't seem to be any food or carcass around here. The nyala is completely gone, which wouldn't be enough to actually fill up all 3 of these hyenas. They've really fed off something quite big last night, something like a adult impala or an adult bushbuck that was whole, is how much meat these guys have eaten, because all 3, there was a third one here, but I didn't get a good look at it. It kind of just drifted off past the back there, which I think might be the third mother, but like I say, I really didn't get a good enough view to see who exactly it was. But there's definitely kind of full tummies but no carcass in this particular section, which means that wherever they ate away from the den itself. And I'm hoping with all the kind of talking that's going on is that the little ones will show themselves. They were very, very active last night. There was lots of playing going on. They were running around everywhere, and they were making a kind of quite a sort of, not a nuisance of themselves, I suppose, but they were being very, very kind of full of beans, and poor Corky was having to deal with all 3 of them running around. Right, now, as the sun rises up on this eastern sort of side, it means that it's time for our bushwalk team to head out, and it's going to be led by Brent Leo Smith this morning. So let's go across so he can say good morning.
Hello, we're jumping not very far because Tristan's driving down the road just over there. But good morning, my name is Brent Leo Smith, and we're on bushwalk and we're tracking big cats on foot. Hopefully we're going to find either lion or leopard. There's tracks of both in the area. There was a cacophony of lion roars coming from this area this morning. It sounded like the whole pride. So we're hoping that they're going to make an appearance. well, who knows, maybe we'll get lions hunting buffalo on foot. That would be a bit precarious, would it not? But it would be very exciting. So the last place we heard the lions was somewhere in this area here. Herbie, what you got? From yesterday. Yeah, yesterday they were here, but they were going that way. So you can see there's a huge amount of lion tracks everywhere. So they were up and down and around this area overnight and this morning. And yesterday, however, they crossed through here, but they went down to the south and then turned around and went north. So they could very well be close by here. What we are hoping before it gets too warm is that we have the lovely roar of a lion. So I actually think, what do you think, Herb? Now? Yeah, I think so as well. From this morning. So? Yeah, it does look very fresh. Okay, so morning, Herb. So we've got some fresh lion tracks, so I think we're going to follow these. And while we do that, let's go see what my good friend Tristan is doing.
Well, good luck, Brent.